Everyone loved her. That was the problem. When she raised her voice, they called it confidence. When she humiliated him in public, they said, she's just blunt. When he shrank into silence, they said, that man is weak. No one noticed the bruises that didn't show. And even when they did, they smiled and looked away. Kemi was not just respected, she was untouchable. Award-winning executive, conference keynote speaker, panelist on women in power discussions, a woman whose LinkedIn posts went viral for breaking glass ceilings. Her smile was disciplined, controlled, weaponized. And behind closed doors, she broke her husband carefully, the way intelligent people break things so they still function. Her husband's name was Tunde, a quiet man, a systems analyst, a man who once believed love was a partnership. That belief didn't survive the marriage. They met before Kemi became a brand. Back then, she laughed loudly. Back then, she asked questions instead of issuing commands. Back then, she needed him. Tunde paid for dates he couldn't afford, stayed up late helping her rehearse presentations, proofread her speeches, fixed her confidence when it cracked, and when she rose standing on his shoulders. But success doesn't always change people. Sometimes it reveals them. It started gently. You shouldn't talk like that in public. You embarrass me when you disagree with me. Successful women need strong men, not sensitive ones. She said it smiling, always smiling. When he protested, she laughed. You're overthinking. You're too emotional. That sentence became a cage. Every objection he raised became proof that he was unstable. Every boundary he requested became disrespect. Soon, he learned the rules. Speak only when invited. Agree quickly. Apologize faster. Love became performance. At events, she introduced him as, "This is my husband. He works in IT. Very supportive." Supportive, not intelligent, not accomplished. Supportive, like furniture. People laughed. He smiled. Because when he didn't, she punished him later. In the car, "Why did you look upset at my event? You know how that reflects on me." At home, silence. Withholding affection, withholding warmth, withholding peace. Abuse without shouting is still abuse. Whenever he confronted her, Kemi flipped the script. "So now I'm the villain because I'm successful? Men can't handle powerful women, that's the real issue. Do you want me to shrink so you feel like a man?" Kemi never denied hurting him. Kemi rebranded it. Pain became empowerment, cruelty became feminism, control became standards, and society applauded. Friends stopped calling him, not because he did anything wrong, but because Kemi told the story first. She painted him as insecure, emotionally draining, jealous of her success. So when he went silent, people nodded. Figures. He was alone inside a marriage. The night everything shifted wasn't loud, no shouting, no throwing things, just a dinner table, cold food, and Kemi scrolling her phone. He said quietly, "I don't think you like me anymore." She didn't look up. She smiled at something on her screen and replied, "I don't need to like you. I need you to behave." That was the moment Tunde realized he wasn't married, he was managed. And managers don't love what they control. Abuse only survives in darkness, but Kemi believed something dangerous, that her light was too bright for the truth to ever be seen. She was wrong. Tunde stopped arguing. That scared her. Abusers don't fear resistance, they fear detachment. He started sleeping early, stopped seeking approval, stopped reacting. Silence became his shield, and Kemi felt it. She tightened her grip, tracked his movements, questioned his spending, mocked his career openly now. "You're lucky I married you. Do you know how many men would replace you instantly?" Status gave her permission, or so she thought. The smile was still there, but the eyes were sharp. At a charity gala, it happened. A donor joked that behind every successful woman is a patient man. Everyone laughed. Kemi laughed too, then added, "Yes, patience is all he has." The room froze, just for a half second. And for the first time, people didn't laugh hard enough. She felt it, that tiny shift. What Kemi never counted on was documentation. Tunde had kept everything. Voice notes, messages, emails. Not for revenge, for sanity. Proof that he wasn't crazy. Proof that the abuse was real. He didn't expose her online. He did something quieter, smarter. He left, filed for divorce, submitted evidence when needed, refused to engage publicly. And silence, when it comes with facts, is lethal. Whispers began. Sponsors asked questions. Boards became cautious. Not because she was cruel, but because cruelty is a liability when it stops being invisible. She cornered him once. No cameras, no audience. You are trying to destroy me. He answered calmly, no, you did that when you confused power with permission. She didn't smile this time. Kemi kept her career, but the room changed. People listened differently now, watched her tone, measured her words, because once the mask slips, it never fits the same again. And Tunde, he didn't become loud, didn't become famous. He became free. Power doesn't corrupt everyone, but when it does, it always wears a smile first. If you love this story, like, share, subscribe, leave your comment for more story like this to come to your way.